What you'll be able to do is, we've designed new trainers in the trainer world where we can now replace your rear wheel with a direct drive trainer that will have a cassette. But the cool thing about the new trainers that we've designed is you can go on new platforms, which are software platforms like Zwift, Ruvi, which allow you to ride in either virtual worlds or in first-person worlds where it's a video recording of someone that has ridden, Paris, France, Madrid, Spain, where you can now immerse yourself in those different rides from your living room. But with the direct drive trainer, it allows you to feel like you're actually there. So if the road goes up, the trainer will ramp up like you're going up a hill. If the road goes down, that trainer will let off like you're going downhill to make it a more immersive ride experience.
All I got to know is what's it like to walk your trainer?
So now you can actually enjoy the indoor ride experience, not have to sit there and watch TV, stare at a wall, pick YouTube videos. And now your riding doesn't have to stop when the daylight starts waning, when it starts getting cold. For you guys up in Delaware, I mean, you guys do get snow. Depends. But now it allows you to ride year round. And if you do have a dedicated, I know we're talking about trikes here, but a lot of bike riders, if you have the space, will have a dedicated system set up to where if the weather's bad, I don't want to ride out in the rain, I can now ride indoors and I don't feel bad about it because it will be an almost identical workout and a ride experience to riding inside. Are there any questions so far that anyone has about indoor riding and the new training platforms? I know that I currently have a booth set up that has a couple different riding experiences that you can try out that have different levels from super easy to get on and set up, as well as very compact. So we've designed trainers that are really compact, can be hidden away to where, when you don't want them, you don't notice that they're in your home, to where trainers like I talked about direct drive they're a little bit bigger, a little harder to put away, but will give you the most immersive in-ride experience possible. That I invite you guys to come over and try it. I know that I've seen a couple of you guys get on the trainers, try them out and experience them. But I really encourage everyone to come try them out.
So do you know if anybody has looked into the idea of taking like a GPS track, like if there's an area that I ride routinely where I can import that track and Wahoo will follow the elevation changes and whatnot for a route that I might be familiar with? Absolutely.
So when Wahoo first was designed, we started out as a GPS bike computer company. In about 2015, we designed our first indoor trainer. One of the big accomplishments that we were able to do is to mate our GPS units with our trainers. So our GPS units actually will do exactly that. So you can actually go out and use our GPS unit, ride a course that you've ridden before, and then it will tell your trainer to mimic the ride elevation profile from that exact ride that you're doing. You don't even need a computer to do it.
Cool.
Is
that a proprietary setup, or will it import other GPS tracks as well? Or?
Yeah, so you can import other GPX files. So if you know how to import GPX files or different routes to your Wahoo computer, it can then mimic those route elevation profiles on your GPS unit. So a lot of our pro athletes will use that to mimic different courses that they're working on, so they can practice on it.
You could actually find out how bad you're going to suck,
Exactly. Exactly. I mean, if you're going out in Colorado, you might not have the ride elevation, the altitude here, right, but you can practice the elevation rides that you'd get out in Colorado or wherever right, you're at from the comfort of your home.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely.
Cool.
That's something that we have thought of and we've designed.
That's fantastic.
Are there any other questions anyone has? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Welcome. But outside of that, like I said, I think being able to come over to the booth that I have going on and being able to actually sit down in the trainer and get to try it will be a lot more than being able to kind of talk about it. But I wanted to open this up as an open Q&A to be able to ask any questions, because I know a lot of people have questions outside of being able to ride the trainers.
How many different trainer designs do you offer?
We currently have 4 different trainer designs. So we have 3 different direct drive trainers where you remove your wheel. We understand that we needed to offer different price points, so we do have different price points within that category, ranging from $500 all the way up to $13,000. You're definitely going to get a different ride experience from all three, but they're all going to offer some sort of direct drive, as well as a weighted flywheel with a magnetic brake to break down that inertia as the trainer receives information from whatever software programming that you're using. Our other trainer that we offer is we offer a wheel-on trainer that is really similar to the Sportscrafter trainer that is out. So currently Sportscrafter makes a roller that you just put under your rear wheel that allows your rear wheel to spin. We've designed a smart roller that speaks in Bluetooth and ANT Plus to any computer or software that is out there, but it has our inertia and braking system built into the trainer. So you can put your trike onto this roller system and ride on any of these indoor software platforms, and it will control that indoor roller.
Okay.
So it kind of depends on how mechanically inclined you are to be able to remove your rear wheel to put it onto a direct drive trainer. Some people, you don't want to take your rear wheel off, and that's fine. And we wanted to offer an opportunity for you to have a trainer that still will work with you.
So basically, if you can fix your own flat, you can use a Wahoo.
Absolutely. If you can fix your own flat, 100% you can use a Wahoo.
Is that Sportscrafter style that you make, it doesn't need a belt and a resistor, right? Is it the resistance built into one of the rollers, or does it have a drive unit that's connected by belt?
It has a drive unit that's connected by belt. So we have two rollers. There's a drive unit that's connected on the back roller that's driven with the belt from both. Yep. But it's all one unit together.
Does a 3-year-old kicker, let's say, 2-year-old kicker that I have, can you update that to your latest integrated software?
So as far as your 3-year-old kicker, it should be able to run any of the softwares that are out currently. From our app, so we produce a lot of tech. We want to make sure that consumers that buy our tech are able to continue to progress as we progress as a company. So we do offer all the firmware updates. So as long as your trainer has a chip in it that can take the firmware updates that we put out, it will update to take them. As far as like hardware upgrades, there's not going to be hardware upgrades for an older kicker, but as every single software out there should be able to connect to your older kicker and still run. Outside of that, there's nothing else. That's pretty much everything I had prepared. Like I said, I invite everyone to come in and actually try out our kicker that we have set up on Zwift and give it a real world feel. I think it's one thing to talk about it, and there's another thing to be able to actually go out and ride it.